starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At shooting guard, Grady Dick. At center, Kelly Olynyk. At the other guard position, Emmanuel Quickly. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At the other forward position, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Rajakovic. Let's hear it for the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. Starting at center, standing 6'8", number 10. Daniel Tice. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. At guard, 6'3", number 3, CJ. Shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Raptors, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
Well, I think for Toronto, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, up at forward, Ingram and Williamson. DeJounte Murray is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Tice in at the center position. And some question marks for Zion Williamson and the Pelicans moving forward, Shams. What is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. If we see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs, that's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
Olynyk the pass to Quickly. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Here's Ingram, coming off a solid outing against Indiana, and he comes up with the deuce. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches, it's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Dick up top. He's covered by Murray. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And Dick, no good on that one. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
Nice play by McCollum, so crafty with the ball in his hands.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Raptors, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Indiana. Pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk, important on that dunk.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them.
The Those are the best, Kevin. We're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming home.
They love their Kings. And the shot goes in.
Oh, you see Jakob Poeltl powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Murray, the pass to Tice. Williamson outside. To the middle. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors with the lead. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Quickly. And another basket for Toronto.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Tice. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Back to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. And Tice throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Poeltl with the ball. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular one.
Trey Murphy is out there with Herbert Jones. Then there's Javonte Green. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love, to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. So for the Pelicans, Ingram, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. And the Raptors also making a change. Mitchell, he's checked in for Barnes. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Cullen passes to Ingram. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here's Murray following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Takes the 13-footer. Out to Ingram. McCollum outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Poeltl. Brown outside. No good. Murray with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 7. McCollum outside. And here is Ingram. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Mitchell kicks to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And getting the shot he wanted. Murray loves it from in close.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Somebody has zero rhythm. Man, look at the move.
Williamson is checked in for Murray. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. Second, the Pelicans.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the half. Pass to Dick. Off with the layup. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Out to Ingram from past the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again.
Oh my goodness! Wow! What a play!
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. McCollum outside. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those side dunks shake the floor.
Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Ingram. Drilled from 6 feet. Olynyk's got his second basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Williamson. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
What an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're thinking about this shot. Nice try. It's all good. And let's hear it for our contestant.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at the Raptors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Raptors.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickley.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pelicans trail by 9. McCollum outside. Mr. Williamson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Williamson's got 6.
That's going to be a difference-making shot for Zion if he can dial that in.
Dick with it. Hurry on him. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
assisted.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Ingram wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Toronto leading by 9. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Williamson outside. Ingram passes to Tice. Williamson against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passed it quickly. Pelicans pull it in.
Missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Tice. Puts it up from 12. Here's Williamson outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Make some noise! I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get t-shirts. So let's go! Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can hear you!
Looking now at some numbers for DeJounte Murray.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's quickly. He's got 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get up and get out. Let me hear you, baby. And it's the Pelicans High Squad.
here. Jones is checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Brown in for Dick. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Poeltl pulls it down. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Quickly's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Williamson. Good D by Barnes. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. And thank you for the report. Tice kicks to Murray. Pass to Williamson. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 11. Now, here's Quickly. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 13. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Trey Murphy is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Green in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Mitchell. And they pick up 2. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Ingram outside. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Pass to Abaji. Going inside. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to McCollum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Brown. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pelicans trail by 17. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Get ready to move on. Give it up for your Bucket Breaker.
So for the Pelicans, Daniel Tice is checked in for Javonte Green. Zion Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. And Murray's subbed in for Jones. Cullen passes to Tice. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Murray for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Out to Ingram. Here's Williamson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Faster quickly. Back to Dick. Now, here's quickly. Shot clock at 6. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Emmanuel quickly in a rhythm right now, and he is absolutely a tough cover.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Ingram.
2 minutes.
Murray for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Emmanuel Quickley.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Ingram. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
McCollum outside. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Quickley. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Outside, Barrett. Quickley kicks to Barrett. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Dick. Now Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Williamson. To stop the run. That one, no good. Good D by Barnes. Here's Barrett. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Emmanuel Quickley.